first grade. Last time we were here, we drew different fish designs. Today we are going to use the black paint that's in your art bag as well as small pieces of cardboard to print our fish using the cardboard as stamps. So to start for this, you're gonna want to print with the main shape of the body of your fish first, thinking about where that would be. So I'm gonna use my finger just to kind of outline where I think it should be. The head can stop here. I need to come back and leave lots of room for my tail. My fins will be up here. My bottom fin will be here. To start with, I'm going to use my cardboard. Now the cardboard has a couple different sides to it, and depending on which side you dip in the paint, that's gonna make your stamp look a certain way. I like printing on the side that has the really cool zigzag design. So when I am going to start to get my stamp ready, I'm going to take my cardboard and dip the tip in the black paint. I'm gonna wipe it on the side of a plate or on the side of the cup, and I'm gonna start to press down where I want to begin my line. The idea is I push down and pull up, push down and pull up. You can use the same amount of paint on your stamp a couple of times before you have to refill. If I need to do a small line, like I have a tiny little line there, I can use the corner of my cardboard and print a couple times to make like a dot that's going to get a little bit smaller. And then I can connect that line together to form the rest of the body of my fish. Each time I dip in paint, I push down and pull up. I push down and pull up. I push down and pull up to connect. Once the body is done, it's time to start working on some of those fish details, maybe like the tail fins. So I'm going to dip. These are like long stretched out triangles, so I'm going to do my best to stamp the lines and shapes to make my fish. And you can see that really cool crisscross kind of pattern start to happen. I'm gonna do my next of my little fins. And there are several pieces of cardboard in your bag, so you could always cut one to be a little bit smaller if you need a really small line. My bottom fin comes out about here and it looks kind of more straight. And then I need a smaller line inside of there, so I'm going to use another piece of cardboard in a second to cut. And I need a small line there too. So I can take my other piece of cardboard and cut it to the size I need it to be. So I wanted it to be just a little bit of a smaller line, so I made the length a little shorter. You can see there's a big difference. One is much longer, one is much shorter, and I can use this shorter line to print to make those really cool stripe designs that I wanted in my fins, or if I wanted to change and put stripes going in someplace else while I have that, maybe I wanted to add stripes here. It's not in my original sketch, but I can change the plan. To print my little circles, or even if you wanted to, you could fold your cardboard a little bit. And look how I can change my polka dot design into more of a scaled design by just bending the cardboard into a V shape and then dipping that down into my paint to make my funky stamp. For the eye of my fish, there is a couple of different things you could do. You could find something circular at home, like maybe the tip of your pencil, dip that in paint, and you can press that down and that can become an eye of a fish. You can do a couple in a row, and that becomes a circle shape that you could make for your eye of your fish. You could even use a Q-tip, or even dip just a little tip of your finger in the paint and press that down, and voila, I have a gorgeous print of a fish. This is going to have to dry completely, and then next class period, I can color it. Happy printing!